Welcome back to our daily show. Here's CJ. $9:19. A little bit of change on this potentially stormy Wednesday in Alton, Riverbend. You know, Wood River Public Library have a national night out. This is coming up next weekend?
It's Friday.
So like this weekend.
Days.
2 days. All right, here we go. So this is exciting. So right off the bat, before we dive into National Night Out, how's the summer been for the library?
It's been busy. Our first fully back in person, all at our library summer reading program. It went really well. And so, August is normally our quiet month. And instead we decided we have National Night Out, which we knew. And then we threw in that Barbie party next week. So it's busy and we're gearing up for school to start. And
let me ask you about this Barbie party. Okay, you already had 300 people say interested. How many does that library fit?
Well, when we did a big party with the police, we had 160. And that was uncomfortable. I mean, we can make it work. So they'll come in waves. It's going to be great. I can't wait.
That's so cool. And I really like, though, that you finding that, something that's current, and finding a way to get people into the library. That's the way to do it.
And I love Barbie. So, I mean, I win on all fronts. I get to be a Barbie next week.
There you go. With that being said, National Night Out, this is a big event for you guys.
Yeah.
So this is a block party, right?
Yes. So we'll take it back to the origins of this. So a couple years ago, Police Chief Wells asked, hey, can I do a story time with one of my officers? Great. So Officer Chris Alfaro showed up and he was representing Mustache March for PD and was handing out stuff to the kids. And I'm like, let's do a bigger one next year. So we did Cookies with a Cup, which was bigger than I had expected it to be. It seems to be my theme. And we probably had 30 to 40 kids show up. And Tina Bennett, who's with Mustache March, was really impressed with it. And I looked at Chris and said, we're going bigger next year. And he was like, okay, sounds good. So, I had a year of planning. So that was 2019. So it was planned for March 25th, 2020. And we all know what happened in March 2020. And I'm talking, I had a stack this big of flyers.
So how just deflating was that? Whenever
I cried.
I was about ready to say, because, I mean, you're right there at the precipice of this huge event, and you get the wind really taken out of the sail.
Yeah, and it was, I believe it was March 17th that I remember making a social media post, putting away my name tag, because I was like, I'm not going to need this for a while, because we're going to be closed. So that one was heartbreaking, right? And the following year, it was the same kind of thing. We weren't quite ready to let everybody in the building. So last year, we hosted Party with the Police, and we had 160 people come through the doors.
Wow.
And what was so great about that event was we had 12 departments represented. So Wood River, East Alton, Bethalto, Roxana, South Roxana, Alton, Hartford, Madison County, State Police, and Mustache March were all there in our building. It was phenomenal. We did a training course and
training course. Hold on here.
Oh yeah. So you've got the library stacks, you got books, and I hung balloons that they had to bob and weave through, and they had to crawl through it, and then Detective Sergeant Burns had them with Nerf guns, and they were practicing shooting at a target. It was so good. Oh my gosh, the kids we had little certificates when they finished, and then we had a fingerprinting station. It was super fun. And then I heard about National Night Out, and I was like, we should do this. And so I partnered with Officer Burns' wife, Kristen, and she's like, I love National Night Out. Basically said it just like that. I love it. And I'm like,
what's funny is I'm sure she did.
I know.
She is so great.
She is a great resource. And so last year we partnered and we did it in the street, and we had about 125 people show up. And so rather than doing two big, they're pretty much the same thing.
Right.
I said, let's put it all together for this year. So we have, I know for sure Alton and Wood River are going to be there. I believe State is also going to be in attendance. And then I've put my buddy, Chris Alfaro, who has now gone to Madison County. He's on it, making sure we've got a bunch of other departments represented. So there's a ton to do.
Real quick, before we go into the deep dive, because I want to keep them on their toes here. How cool, I mean, for you to be, running the library, but to have all these communities coming in, I mean, that's got to be a huge goal for you too, just to showcase what you guys have to offer to, Alton, East Alton and all these different communities. That's got to be a big perk to, a lot of this.
So this is, again, all the things that I love. I love our law enforcement. Wood River has one of the best police departments.
Without a doubt.
Oh my gosh. They're all just so kind. Not a negative interaction with any of those folks. So like being able to combine like my love of our law enforcement with our community is great. And then to be able to encompass everyone. We're so small. Like Wood River is a lot like, I grew up in Belleville. So like O'Fallon, Shiloh, Fairview, they like on top of each other.
Yeah.
Right? We're the same way. East Alton Library users are frequently at our library and ours are at theirs as well. We're very much, overlapping. I have a lot of Hainer patrons that come to our library and they stop at the mall and go to the library.
Yeah.
So this is a great opportunity to kind of bring everybody into one spot and just
enjoy.
It's going to be a fun night. And weather, I hope, will be really good.
That's always, I was going to ask you, are you feeling pretty, well, the forecast looks great for Friday, actually. Now, tonight, you're getting some rain. And I just...
Not tonight, good.
What's funny is I had training tonight. Every time I have soccer, there's always a chance of rain.
Oh.
And then, I don't know how you are with this. Every time you think it's going to rain, like, I mentally tell myself, it's going to be canceled. You can reschedule, reformat your training. And then it never does.
Nope.
And then the mental anguish of, is it going to rain? Do I need to write that training schedule?
Yep. I'm already preparing for cheerleading tonight. I'm like, is it going to rain? Is it not? Football practice? We don't know.
We'll find out after this. But, so what are all the, these, like you said, you hinted at it earlier, a lot of stuff is going to be on display on Friday. Take us to it.
Yeah. So our fabulous library foundation has paid for a big inflatable slide, and then they call it soccer darts. So it's a big, the big target, and the kids can shoot a soccer ball at it and see what their score is. Then we've got our giant Connect 4, which is always a hit. We're making friendship bracelets with our police officers. The fire department will also be there because we love everyone in Wood River. There'll be second generation distribution, which is the Little Debbie store. They're going to be there.
That is one of the coolest stores. I'm sorry. You're just bringing up all these really great talking points. Yeah. So Little Debbie store, about in October, I got an email from the original owner from the first Little Debbie store. He goes, hey, my son's starting the store. And I went, oh, thank God. That is my favorite thing. I mean, Little Debbie, if you go to your store, it's like $10 to get some of those snack cakes. So I just go over there and get the good deals, you know? Brad's been fabulous. We also have a reading incentive program going on where kids can read books and then go get a free treat from him. That is so cool. He's been great. And we've got an ice cream truck that'll be there. And then there'll be a scavenger hunt. So, I mean, and the Wood River Police Association is grilling hot dogs for free. So we've got quite a bit. There'll be, police cars and officers. And the plan is to have officers at all the events so they get to really interact with the kids. Well, and it really seems to me that the officers love this type of event because they get to come out and really collaborate and talk with the families and children. Have you noticed that whenever you put these on? Well, the last one, I love our law enforcement, but they like to collect together and chat. No! So this year, I'm calling them all out. I'm so sorry. Please don't come to my event. Don't ditch me. Please watch this show tomorrow. Yes. Yeah, maybe next week. I'll let you know what happened. So, I mean, they were great talking with the kids, but this year we're going to be strategic in kind of putting them out there and then rotating them through our events. To be fair, kids intimidate me. I'm going to be honest. As a coach, I'm starting this coaching thing now. My dad's been a coach forever, and I've taken over this club team, and it's like, having a bunch of 12-year-old girls staring at you while you're talking is more intimidating than being on stage. Oh, tweens are definitely scary. You know what I'm saying? Preschool kids are my jam. Different. I love my littles. Yeah, for sure. I've worked with kids for a very long time, so they don't scare me at all. Not at all. You were made for that. But strategically placing, I like that terminology. That's so awesome. Yes. No, it's going to be great. So in terms of layout, where is this going to, is it going to be just in the parking lot? No. So we actually have blocked off Ferguson between 3rd and 4th Street, which is right out front of the library. So it doesn't obstruct the flow on 3rd and 4th Street at all. But it will be right there on Ferguson. The parking lot will be where you'll find our inflatables, but everything else will be in the street so it can easily accommodate our 150 to maybe 300 people that we might get this time. I'm thinking we're hitting 300. I'm going for it. I'm feeling it. I want to get a phone call on Monday going, we had 500 here. Because to me, this is a great way to showcase Wood River. Yes. I mean, and there's so many great things that are going on, and there's a lot of developments. There's a lot of people trying to really do some cool stuff. So this is a perfect way to showcase it in a different light. Yes. Yes. Really cool. You got a moment to stick around. Yes. Sorry. 9:28 and a little bit of change. We'll take a quick break. Our conversation with Lindsay, Wood River Public Library. National Night Out continues in downtown Alton next.
Macias Insurance Agency, providing quality products with extremely competitive prices. As an independent provider, we source multiple companies to offer the best rates possible. Covering auto, home, business, and life insurance, our goal is to provide quality service that meets and exceeds customer expectations. You can rest easy knowing the Macias team is working round the clock to ensure that both you and the most important parts of your life are covered. Our qualified professionals make the insurance process easy so you can live carefree and focus on what matters most. Visit MaciasInsuranceAgency.com today to find out what our team can do for you.
For the biggest selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs in the Riverbend, visit AltonToyota.com or stop by their location on the Homer Adams Parkway in Alton. Winner of the prestigious President's Award, Mungan Burkhardt Alton Toyota knows how to treat their customers, and they will help you find the vehicle that is perfect for you. For years, Mungan Toyota has been a fixture in the Riverbend, and now Mungan Burkhardt carries the tradition. New name, but the same great service you've come to expect.
I set the thermostat so my house would be warm when I got home from work, but the kitchen is still cool.
At Barrett Heating and Cooling, we stand behind every Linux system we sell.
My dealer said he'd take care of everything.
At Barrett Heating and Cooling, we understand everyone wants prompt, professional service.
Turns out it wasn't my furnace after all, just a little something blocking the vent.
Pretty smart dog if you ask me. For service you can count on, call Barrett Heating and Cooling.
Lennox. Innovation never felt so good.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank, the local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
You're listening to Our Daily Show with CJ Nasello on RiverBender.com.
Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right, here I am.
Sorry, don't mind me. 9:31. Welcome back to Our Daily Show on this 9th day of August. Glad Lindsay could stick around. That was funny. So I was talking to Lindsay the other day. I was doing an interview. I completely spaced out, and I just started like staring at the wall, and I'm going, wait, I'm supposed to ask a question. Yeah, that's cool. Good stuff. Good stuff.
All been there.
But you know what? Whenever you're working on so much stuff, too, I don't know how you're still doing it. I mean, you're able to get up early every morning and keep going because you got this, you got Barbie, and all these summer reading programs and coordinating the library. It's a lot of stuff.
Oh, it never ends. And nobody realizes it. That's one of the things I asked my staff one time, like, what was the biggest thing that you learned? And they're like, we do way more than people realize. It's not just books. We never are just books.
Well, and that's what I think's so fascinating about all the local libraries is, people drive by them all the time and they might know, Wood River Library is right over there. But they don't realize all of the stuff that you offer for the community right in those doors.
Yes. We like to think of ourselves as like a community hub. So, there's going to be obviously the normal, the stereotypical library things. We've got books, we've got DVDs, you're going to find the newspaper, a computer. But, on top of that, we offer free chair exercise every Monday morning at 10 o'clock. I mean, libraries offering exercise programs, would you have thought that 20 years ago? Probably not. We've got educational courses. We do all the fun stuff like National Night Out and Barbie Party next week. So,
So let's segue into the Barbie Party and we'll come back to National Night Out. So you were at a photo shoot earlier this morning, huh?
Well, I just know that Barbie is up to some antics at the library. And if you don't follow us on Facebook, you probably should because Barbie will be seen a lot next week. Yes, she is planning a takeover on the library's social media in a promotion of our Barbie Party.
That is really cool. And now take me to the Barbie Party. So what day is this going to be on?
Barbie Party is going to be Saturday, August 19th from 10 to 11:30. Yes, my assistant director who I know is watching, I literally barged out of my office about 3 weeks ago and said, I've got the idea. I've got it. And she said, uh-oh. And I said, Barbie Party. And truly, within 15 minutes, I had taken 2 moving boxes from the basement, stacked them on top of each other, and said, and now we have a box to take pictures in. And it's wrapped and it looks like a Barbie's packaging. So, I moved very quickly with this one. Lots of pink, and we're
you had to move quick. I mean, the trend kind of came out of nowhere.
Yes.
The summer of Barbieheimer. I love it.
I love it.
So, do you have any way to tease the audience what they can expect? Because you got a lot of people who are very interested in this.
Yes, we do. So we've got some very 90s things that you're going to see.
Yeah.
We've got paper dolls that the kids can do, and I think we ordered some candy necklaces, and there'll be some photo opportunities, a scavenger hunt, which we love. Kids love that. Like, to let kids run around a library and find pictures of something. Who would have thought that was such a hit? But it is such a hit in my library.
Simple.
It's so simple. But I love to have them touching or being in parts of the library that are not the juvenile section. Like, I love that they're in the adult fiction and in the DVDs and experiencing the library because it's their library too. So,
and it helps them use their critical thinking skills too, and helps develop those too as they're looking for.
So it's just looking for pictures. There's no clues to it, but yes, I mean, very much they're, especially with the littles, they can match, and they cross it off and get a prize. So, it'll be.
What's the age limit on that?
We don't ever really put age limits on things. This is probably best for your 5 to 10 year olds, 4 to 10 year olds, but everybody is welcome. So my staff's pretty pumped. They're all buying Barbie shirts too.
That's what I was going to ask. I mean, this seems like something that the whole team's getting behind and ready to rock it.
There's a lot of pink. Except my one staff member who's very much more the black, but she was like, but I still want a shirt. So she has a black Barbie shirt. So
there you go. Hey, it matches.
She's going to be punk Barbie, she says.
I love it. Yeah. That is actually really cool. Yeah. And another great thing, if you guys are just tuning in, we've been talking about National Night Out, which is a really great opportunity, not only to get to know the Wood River Police Department, the Wood River Library, but surrounding police agencies and community police officers like Alton, hopefully a few from Madison County and the Illinois State Police. I mean, that's really a great resource to have. And I mean, now, this doesn't guarantee you get a speeding ticket that, I saw that guy at National Night Out. Yeah, come on, man. Yeah. What the heck? No, that won't help. But this is really cool. So take me through this. How long is the event?
So it's going to run from 6 to 7:30 in the street on Ferguson Avenue between 3rd and 4th. We'll have food and an ice cream truck and activities. Most of it's free because we do try to keep our costs down for our community.
Right.
But everybody's welcome. And I think actually, if I remember correctly, police chief has child identification kits for parents to take as well.
No, that's really
there's a safety,
cool.
We're trying full-fledged. Yeah, I'm excited. It's going to be great.
Full circle. And too, I mean, like you just said, having, Kristen with the Wood River Economic Development team and really just collaborating with some great people. And that's what's cool. I mean, you guys have such a great unit over there that, I mean, you guys really are able to do some really cool things for the community, like, the back to the summer kickoff and all these really cool events. And then, starting back up to school, what better way than getting to know your police officers a little bit and getting back in the library? I mean, that's really just a great thing to do.
I tell this story a little bit. So there's a gentleman who works for the park maintenance department, and I had asked him to do something. This was years ago, and I was like, I'm really sorry. And he said, Lindsay, we're a team. We're all in Wood River, and we need to act as a team. And that has stuck with me so much that, if I can help another department in any way, I will be there for them because I would love for them to be there for me. And I try to work as a unit with the rest of our departments.
Well, that's such a great point. I mean, it's so just eye-opening to me because, I not like I was, this political savant, but just to know a little of the politicians and seeing how they operate. And I mean, it's like, we're small communities. Let's band together and be a good united front and argue behind closed doors. But when we're out there, let's show the community we can work together and do some great stuff.
We're all, and
you guys do that.
Regardless of whatever your political stance is, we all have a common goal to make Wood River the best it can or whatever community you live in.
Right.
We just have different ways of going about it. I have that conversation with my mom a lot too. I'm like, we're on different sides and that's okay. That's okay. It is.
You know what's funny?
Hopefully she doesn't listen to this.
So you should see us about 10 years ago when we still had the big Christmases. That was always on the bingo card, It's like, when is this getting brought up? I love it. And also love all the great work that you guys are doing. So National Night Out, 6 to 7:30?
6 to 7:30 this Friday, August 11th at the Wood River Library.
It's not next Friday. I don't know why I had that in my head.
I don't know.
I got a lot of stuff floating around up here. But
Same.
With that being said, Barbie Night is August the 19th.
10 to 11:30.
In the morning?
Yeah, it's a Saturday.
Oh, that's right. I'm at Billy Joel that day. Forgot about that. Mark that calendar.
Billy Joel Barbie.
Yeah, Billy Joel. Now that would be a pretty bald Barbie. With that being said, you guys do some really cool stuff. Anything else coming down the pipeline that we need to kind of preview or touch base on?
Not anything big at the moment. I know we talked Harry Potter last year.
That was cool.
That's already on the calendar.
Was it well received?
Always. Who doesn't love Harry Potter?
You know, don't say that because I had a host at the old radio station. Every day it was like an issue with Harry Potter. And I'm like, who?
Muggle.
It's like, who peed in your Wheaties today, dude? What did Harry Potter do?
He never got his letter.
Yeah, that's right.
Salty.
That's right. And now, one quick question that's more of a serious one. You know, as this, well, not really serious.
Okay.
Sorry, this ain't 60 minutes.
Got deep real quick.
Show me your tax returns. No, what I wanted to know is how you, as in your position, I mean, the school year is getting back into the swing of things. Kids are getting back into school. What's the library look to do in those kind of couple of months as the school year is kind of gearing up and hitting the full swing?
Well, I mean, so obviously during the summer, we're trying to help prevent that summer slide by doing summer reading. And then in August, so I don't know how many people in our community know this, but the library actually runs Lewis and Clark Elementary School's library.
I didn't know that.
Yes. So a couple years ago, we signed an agreement. And so my staff, I have a staff member who acts as a librarian over at the school, does story time with every class, checks out the books, maintains that library from, top to bottom.
Wow.
And so the next few weeks, we'll be having a staff member over there making sure things are in order, shelving any books we got in over the summer or we repaired. So it's a lot of work on us. And when we initially did it, it was a lot of work. And then they had a fire, which then changed.
That's right.
Yeah, we've had that school. So we took over. We didn't even get a full school year in, and they had their fire. And so then last August, it was, setting up a whole new library, shelving every single book again.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've got a lot of stuff going on with that. And then, we try to just offer as much as we can for our kids, seeing what they are interested in. And we typically do an after-school program. We're between program coordinators right now, so that one will be on hiatus until we can get that position filled. But
I'm glad I asked that question. I didn't realize you guys ran that library.
Yes, we are.
And that building has taken a beating over the years. I mean, I remember when the basement, the gym flooded. I was out there with Rigdon when that happened.
Oh.
There's a gym flood, and then the building caught fire. You're right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Man, you know what? And then you don't realize how long it takes to put the books back on the shelves until you got to put the books back on the shelves.
Well, when we took over, we went through every single book that was on the shelves, and we weeded through. My assistant director at the time and I did. We went through every book. Is it going to be kept? Is it going to go? Then we had to keep it. We had to take off all the markings they had, put on all of our markings, put it into the computer. We probably touched 5,000 books 4 times each.
Are you serious?
Because everything had to be switched to our stuff. Then we shelved it, in our kind of schematic. We've got everything by genre at our library to help kids find, if they really want sports.
Oh, yeah.
So we do the same thing at the school library. We've got AR stickers on it's a full process. It was a whole summer and a lot of tape. Because you tape every spine. We went through a lot of tape.
I probably shouldn't tell this story about AR, but I'm going to. I got in so much trouble with AR when I was in 5th grade. I will never forget it as long as I live. I had Paul Berghoff as a teacher at Gilson Brown, one of the best teachers ever. He even taught us financial responsibility. We had play money, and we could get homework passes if we say. It was all really cool. Well, I decided that AR was a great search engine, and I decided to make parodies of all of the books that I read, like The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe turned into a name that was similar, but not really the name of the book. And I was suspended for a couple of days. It's a true story.
Oh my
It's a true story. I did it. And I can't even say, even though I have no FCC, Lindsay, I still can't come to pull myself to say what I actually did. They were pretty bad. I mean, Scary Movie was stealing some of my ideas. They're actually, that would have been a great script. With that being said, National Night Out is coming up this Friday, 6 to 7:30 at the Wood River Library. Now, Ferguson's blocked off, right? From Ferguson to...
From 3rd to 4th Street.
Oh, 3rd to 4th Street. Perfect. And then, really, if you guys have just tuned in, you're missing out on a great conversation, so watch it on demand. And then Barbie
Saturday, August 19th. Oh, good gravy. I almost said the wrong one. From 10 to 11:30 at the Wood River Library.
There you go. Just keep up the great work, Lindsay. It's always great talking to you, and really cool to always get some insight. And good luck on Friday. How about that?
Thank you. I said you should be there.
Oh, I will. No rain in the forecast.
Nope.
There you go. 9:43. We'll take a quick... Oh, wait, no, I can't. Got a little bit of business. I just bought my first house.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Because of Lisa. Off the rails. With that being said, it's all because of Lisa Webb, 3rd Street Realty. Have you ever, when you're going for a house hunt before?
Yep.
sometimes those real estate agents start sending you letters and they start kind of, they all want your commission, right?
I didn't have that.
Oh. Okay.
I had a really good one. And then my other one I bought from owner.
Oh, well, there you go.
Sorry.
Well, if you don't want to have to worry about those issues, you call Lisa Webb in 3rd Street Realty, because she doesn't see you as a price tag. She doesn't see your family as a commission check. She sees you as somebody that's starting a new chapter in your life. And whether you're a first-time home buyer like me, or you're buying or selling your house for the billionth time, or maybe foreclosing, Lisa Webb and her family will be there for you. Locally owned, woman-operated, woman-owned, family-operated, and locally owned, too. This has been a live read from hell. With that being said, Lisa Webb will help you every step of the way. And if you have any questions, she gives a free real estate education segment right on the show on the 3rd Wednesday of each month for many months to come. It's 3rd on 3rd with Lisa Webb and 3rd Street Realty. For more information, 3rdstrealty.com.